Welcome to the orientation to the Desire to Learn learning environment. The parts of the learning environment on the MyHome page include the mini-bar. The mini-bar has a link to MyHome. It has a course selector tool. Clicking on the down arrow will allow you to search for a course or simply browse through a list of courses that you have been enrolled in, either in the present or past. Also on the mini-bar, you have some email, notification, and chat alerts. So if you have any information coming to you, you will see it here on the mini-bar. There is also a personal information drop-down area where you can do a number of things, including changing your profile, changing your account settings such as your password, and setting up notifications. This is also where you can log out. So those are the items on the mini-bar. The blocks on the page, such as the My Courses block, links, and support, are known as widgets. Widgets can be expanded or collapsed. Clicking on the arrow will collapse the widget. Clicking on the arrow again will expand the widget. The My Courses widget is a great spot for you to click on any courses that you are enrolled in. The Links widget provides a link to other resources that may be used by you or within your course. The Support widget is a great tool that allows you to contact Desire to Learn. If you would like to contact Desire to Learn to get help, you can click here and fill in a form, or you can call them and get support over the phone. That support is available all the time, so if you can't get support about using Desire to Learn by contacting your DELC in your school board, then you can get help through these links and phone numbers. The final widget on the MyHome page, that's an important one, is the Preview Courses widget. This will allow you to take a look at any Catholic high school courses that are offered through eLearning Ontario, so you can preview the course and make a decision if you are interested in taking that course or not. There may be other widgets on the page, but these are the many common ones that are used on the MyHome page. Now let's enter into a course so we can have a look at what the learning environment looks like when we're inside of a course. I'm going to enter into a Health for Life course. Remember, this is a course that this test student is currently enrolled in. Once you're on the course site, you still have the mini-bar. So all the tools that were on the mini-bar before still exist. You can get back to MyHome. You can select another course. You can use the communication tools such as email. You can click and change any personal information or log out. One new part of the page is the navigation bar, or navbar for short. The navbar has many of the tools that will be used in your course. So if you want to get the content of your course, you can click on the content tool. If you want to see a list of students in your class or your teacher, you can click on the class list, and this is also a spot where you can send emails. If you want to submit an assignment, you can use the Dropbox tool. If you have a discussion going on in your class, forum discussion threads are within the discussion tool. You may have other tools as well, or you may not have some of these tools. Please talk to your instructor if you think you are missing a tool that you need to use for your course, and that can be added on for you. One helpful tool that should be on your page is the help link. This will bring you to any student help files provided by Desire to Learn. So if you want help using anything, you can take a look at the instructions there under the help tool. Now let's look at some of the common widgets that are used on a course site, especially for eLearn classes. The first one is the News tool. The News tool will provide information about what is happening in the course. If you want to know what you should be doing, what assignments you should be submitting, what you should be reading, you want to look at the News tool. At the bottom of the News tool, there's an option to show all news items. So if there's older news you wish to look at, you can look at the News tool. Another common widget that's used on eLearn course sites is the Content Browser or Content widget. This widget gives you an overview or a table of contents of any content that is provided for your course, much like the textbook of the course. So you can click on any one of the items for Unit 1, for example, and you'll get information about each of the activities that are part of Unit 1, and then Activity 1, and eventually it will lead you into that specific item. Let's go back to our main course page. To do that, we can go back up to the top where you have the course selector tool, click, and that will bring you back to the main page. So here we are back at the main page. Let's look over to the right hand side of the screen at some of the other widgets that you may use. So there may be some kind of faith widget. There is likely a calendar widget. In this particular course, there is an assignment due on February 21st, and it tells you here what the assignment is. If you want to look at upcoming events from a calendar view, you can click on the word Tuesday and it will expand the mini calendar. There's nothing due in January, but if I move ahead into February, I see I have a bold item. That bold item tells me that I have an item due on that date. I can actually click on it, and it gives me information below if it's not already there. I can click on it in the upcoming events, and it will actually take me to more information about that event. And this one is a Dropbox event, so it leads me to the Dropbox tool. Remember, if I want to get back to the main page for the course, I can always go up to the course selector tool, click on the top, and that will bring me back to that particular course. Let's go back to the main page. So I'm back on the main page and I've looked through the calendar. This course site also has that links widget that was used previously. Your instructor may have other widgets that he or she uses for the course, but those are the basic widgets that you'll find in the Desire to Learn learning environment. Thanks for listening and learning about the course